T2, Kayvon kind of talked about how you were a mentor to him when you were with the Giants and how important it is for us athletes to give back and be involved in the community. Kind of talk about how this collaboration with the United Way started and talk about how important it is for us athletes to give back, especially since I know how much you do back in Hampton, Virginia, where we're from.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's about the platform that we have and using it for the right message. Not only spreading positivity, but also empowering the youth, giving back to the community. I'm an only child, but I always tell people a community raised me. So if I could pour back into the community, you're not going to be able to get everybody's attention, but if you could get one kid, then I did my job, and that's what I aim to do. Like I said, push back and empower my people.
We know about your legacy back in 757 Hampton, Virginia, at Virginia Tech, also your NFL career. What's your legacy? How do you want to be remembered off the field when you hang the cleats up?
A guy that gave back to his community, wasn't scared to challenge different thoughts, and a guy that was positive in all ways. I've been through a number of different things throughout my career, but it's never changed who I was as a person. Charismatic, a guy that's very intentional with what he says and also how I act on and off the field. And I think that's ultimately falls on the community that raised me, which is why I pour so much going back into my hometown, but as well as the different areas, New York, other areas and markets that I've been attached to as well too.
You talked about being gone through so much during your NFL career. You've seen a lot of head coaches, GMs, OCs, all of that. Kind of talk about Aaron Glenn and what he's brought, and what was your first impression of him during that first opening team meeting when you guys got back to the building?
Yeah, nothing but respect for Coach Glenn. I actually got a chance to meet him when he first got the job. The coaching staff wasn't even fully put together at the time, but I made it a point to come in town and to just sit down and talk to him. Nothing but respect for him. And as far as his message that he's pushed through our team throughout these past 4 or 5 weeks that we've been together, it's just about attacking the offseason, enjoying the process, not getting too far ahead of ourselves. Obviously, everyone in May, April has high hopes for themselves, but there's a process, and you can't skip those steps. It's about being intentional in our approach day in and day out, and he's challenged us to do that. He's also given us the opportunity to police ourselves within the locker room. Like I said, I got nothing but respect for him. Looking forward to seeing what we can do as a team this year.
You talked about changing the culture. Can you feel that culture change? I know it's still early, but can you feel it not only within the coaching staff, but just within the guys as well, getting out there on the field?
For sure. It's an energy, and it's an attention to detail. Day in and day out, the guys show up. The offseason program has been, for the most part, pretty full. I don't know the percentage of guys that's been there, but it's been a strong showing. But guys are eager to get better. Guys are coming together more than I would say. This is my second year, but obviously with the new regime, guys are showing face and being present in the building, and I think that's part of the culture change itself. Like I said, just taking it one day at a time, and I think we'll continue to keep doing great things.
T2, I appreciate you, man. Keep being great, man.